In 1793, Qianlong got a letter from Britain that was about expanding their trade area. He rejected their requirements, which became a main cause of the deteriorated relationship between them. In order to reduce the amount of money Britain was pouring into their trade with China, they came up with the idea to use opium as a different form of currency to get silver. Their main consumers were people who had a low status, and the opium trade spread throughout China. In 1813, there was an increase in opium addicts in the Chinese bureaucracy, which caused concern in the Qin courts, who then banned the opium trade. Because of the Qin Empire's resolution towards the opium trade, Britain was not satisfied. The First Opium War then took place in 1839. It was a war between Britain and its allies, the US, France, and Russia against the Qin Empire. The war ended in 1842 and resulted in the much victorious people of England claiming Hong Kong and trade rights for Shanghai for themselves. China was not so lucky, as they suffered harsh consequences that led to societal and economic damage. They had surrendered by signing the Treaty of Nanjing, sometimes known as Unequal Treaty, which opened 5 ports that allowed the British to expand their trade and paid indemnity. However, even though they signed the Treaty of Nanjing, there were disagreements on the British trade in Qin courts, whereby there was no improvement in British trade. Furthermore, on August 1856, a Chinese official boarded the Arrow ship, which had a British flag although it was a Chinese ship, and arrested 13 Chinese sailors and lowered down the British flag. This event became the main reason why Britain started the Second Opium War.